The next day, 2:09 p.m., January 12th. Welcome back, everyone. Now I'm going to film this category of toys that I like to call the characters who weren't part of Disney originally, but became part of Disney because Disney bought the rights to the characters category. I need to find a shorter name for it. But let us begin with these toys from Star Trek, Star Wars, and Indiana Jones. Yeah, I'm putting them into the same group because Indiana Jones and Star Wars are from Lucasfilm, and Lucasfilm, Disney, that whole deal. Let's begin. Here are the characters from Indiana Jones. Da 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 da. And that's pretty much it. That's all the Indiana Jones characters I have. Short list. But now, let's move on to the Star Wars characters. Now, earliest, latest, newest or recent. And we'll start with him. Now, this is a recent toy that I got on January 4th. This is Jod from that new Star Wars show on Disney Plus, Skeleton Crew. Or is it Captain Silvo or Crimson Jack? He goes by many names. And right now, he's the only Skeleton Crew toy that I have. Maybe I'll get some more around his size later in the future or something. But, let's move on with the characters who made their debut in that Ahsoka series on Disney Plus. Oh wait, there are more than that. Ah, here are the other two from Ahsoka. R.I.P. to the guy who played him. And these two characters made their debut in Andor, another Disney Plus Star Wars show. Now, I only saw it once, and honestly, it was kind of a snooze fest for me. I hope I can survive Season 2 when it comes out. And these characters here made their debut in that Obi-Wan Kenobi show on Disney Plus. There's little Lola, Leia's droid. Lola? Leia's droid? That sounds funny. And next to the third sister is Omega. Now, she debuted in The Bad Batch. You know, The Bad Batch with the clones who didn't come out like the other ones did, or didn't come out the same way the other ones did, or however that goes. I hope you know what I'm talking about. And these characters made their debut in the Book of Boba Fett. Again, a Disney Plus show. Oh, wait. There's more. No, there's not. I made a mistake. These are the only 4 that debuted in Obi-Wan Kenobi. Because now we're moving on to the characters from Mandalorian. Starting with this Dark Trooper. And it continues down. No! What am I saying? Not these 4, these 3 here from Obi-Wan Kenobi. These 2 are from Mandalorian. Along with these guys. Who got on the first try. Now, if you've seen The Mandalorian, you probably recognize a lot of these characters. R.I.P. Carl Weathers. And that's all the characters who made their debut in The Mandalorian. Because now, let's move on to this one character from that Star Wars Resistance TV show. It didn't last very long, and this is the only character I have from that show. And now, here are the characters from that Solo movie. You know, Solo, that movie about Han Solo when he was a bit younger. Right? And now, here are the characters from Rogue One. Once there was a movie about Rogue One. It was so awesome that everyone died. The end. That didn't help at all. SpongeBob reference, anybody? And now, here are the characters who made their debut in the Star Wars sequel trilogy. Yeah, they are from the Rise of Skywalker movie. And these characters here made their debut in The Last Jedi. Well, I don't know about those two, but still. Here are the Knights of Ren, and I have them in their alphabetical order names, like what their name starts with, it's alphabetical order. If I said it right, I hope I said it right. No, wait. Where was that? Where was that? I'm lost. Oh yeah, okay. From here, these are the characters who made their debut in The Force Awakens. Well, they didn't appear in person, they appeared in a flashback of some sorts, but still. Now, despite what other people say about the sequel trilogy, I enjoy watching them. And before Rey, we have these characters who made their debut in another Star Wars TV show called Star Wars Rebels. Wait, there are more. There are the rest of them. I wonder if we'll get to see the gang back together in Ahsoka Season 2. Well, I hope there's going to be a Season 2. And I wonder what Kanan looks like in live action. Now, let's move on to the characters who made their debut in that Clone Wars TV show from 2008. You know, the one that premiered on Cartoon Network. Now, these five here are the Bad Batch. Now, even though they have their own show about them, they originally made their debut in an episode of the Clone Wars. Which is why they're in that row, or section. Yeah, and let's move on to before the Clone Wars, which are the characters from the prequel trilogy. Yeah, these are some Wookiee warriors from Episode 3. And here's some clone troopers who made their debut in Episode 3. General Grievous. There's another trooper. And a few Jedi. And that's Zam Wessel. And the reason I don't say their names one by one, because it'll take way too long to name all of them. Of course, Jango Fett, who is the father of Boba Fett, in a way. And he's the reason why the clone troopers are existing. I better get a closer look at the ones coming up. Where am I? I'm lost again. Huh, here I am. Because these are characters. No, wait. I said that they were from Episode 3. And from here. No. I'm messing up. And from here, they made their debut in Episode 2. Why was that so hard to do? And there's Count Dooku over there. He was in Episode 2 as well. And the characters made their debut in Episode 1. Apologies if this looks messy after I'm finished filming. And that's all of the prequel trilogy characters. And that's DJ Rex, or originally known as RX-24 from Star Tours. He was the original pilot of the Star Tours. And then, long story short, he's a DJ at a cantina in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. R.I.P. Paul Rubens. And finally, in the Star Wars group, we have the characters from the original trilogy. So there's Max Rebo from that band in Jabba the Hutt's place. And here are Ewoks from that 80s show. Yeah, do you remember after the Return of the Jedi movie, they made a show about the Ewoks? And a show about C-3PO and R2-D2 as well. Jabba, you are so fat. And those are the characters made their debut in Return of the Jedi. And now, starting with that Wampa, these are the characters who made their debut in... Wait, what was episode 5 called? Oh, The Empire Strikes Back. I lost the name for a second. Do you know what you say to Yoda when you see him? You say, Yoda man! I know, that was a bad joke. You're welcome. And Boba Fett, he made his debut in the Star Wars Holiday Special that nobody talked about for some reason. And finally, the characters who made their debut in the original Star Wars movies from 1977. What was it? Oh, A New Hope. Well, when it came out, it originally didn't have the A New Hope name, but in later releases, they added the A New Hope name with the release. Hopefully you can see them very well. I'm in a weird position here. But still, I'm glad you can still see the characters and stuff. Yeah, that's Luke, Leia, and Han Solo, and Lando when they're grown elderly adults in the sequel trilogy, but they're still the same characters, just a lot older than they were from the old movies. Why am I saying old movies? They're classic movies, I gotta say it right. Alright, that's all the Star Wars and Indiana Jones. So, all the Lucasfilm Disney characters. Apologies if I messed up on a few parts. And now, if you give me a second to set the next set of toys up, we will be moving on. Well, in the same category of characters that weren't Disney, but now they're Disney because Disney bought them. To characters from the Muppets. Yay! Yeah, they're in the order of when they first appeared. Let's start at the bottom with Summer Penguin, who made her debut in that 2018 Muppet Babies reboot. And there is Constantine, the world's most dangerous frog from Muppets Most Wanted. And Walter from the Muppets movie from 2011. And these two guys here first appeared in Muppets Tonight. Remember that show? And there's a Polly Lobster from Muppets Treasure Island. And there's Clifford and Bean Bunny. I don't remember exactly when they made their debut, but it was around that time. And on the next row up here, we have Pops, who first appeared in The Great Muppet Caper. Oh, and there's the book that he used at the hotel that Kermit, Fozzie, and Gonzo stayed in. Happiness Hotel. See? There are names right there. Along with other people who stayed at the hotel. And here are more characters from the Muppets. They made their debut in the Muppet Show. And look at all those fish Lou Zealand has. He throws them away, and they come back to him. Don't be a chicken. unless you're Camilla. Then it's perfectly okay to be a chicken. Merly dop, merly dop. Yeah, you're right, Beaker. I need to move on to the next row. That guy looks deadly. Uncle Deadly, to be exact. Get it? I wonder if those little drumsticks that he uses hurts the Muppet phones. Well, shut up! Yeah, if you can't tell already, I am a huge Muppets fan. And there's Sam Eagle in the outfit he wore on Muppets Treasure Island when he played Sam Arrow. I wish that the Electric Mayhem show lasted longer than season 1. What is Disney doing with the Muppets these days? Yeah. If I haven't told you already, which I already have, the Muppets are celebrating their 70th birthday this year. Yeah, the Muppets started appearing in 1955 with Sam and Friends, Jim Henson's very first show. And it had Kermit in it. That's when he first appeared in that Sam and Friends show. So we have Star Wars from 1977 and Muppets 1955. Do you see what I'm going with here? Huh? Do ya? Not the right response, but okay. So I'm showing my Muppets collection for this toy video, and a way to celebrate 70 years of the Muppets. Don't close Muppet Vision, please, or Rock and Roller Coaster Aerosmith, because if you do, that'll give me 2 more reasons not to return to Disney World. But forget all that right now. I'm focusing on the positives. So I've shown you the Star Wars and Indiana Jones, then Star Wars and the Muppets, and the last group of characters in the Disney characters who didn't originally as Disney characters but became Disney characters because Disney bought the rights to the characters. I need to pick a shorter name for that one of these days. But they are the Marvel characters. Da 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 da. And I have them in the order when they first debuted in the comic books. Yeah, because Marvel started off as comic books in, I want to say 1939, I think. Earliest, latest, I probably don't have to repeat it at this point, but still. I'll explain further as I film. Now, let's start here with Squirrel Girl and her little squirrel tippy toe with a cute little bow. Aww. And next, we have Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. You know, I got him at Disneyland at California Adventure. I think a couple of years ago they had this Moon Girl thing, and that's where I got the toy, and I met the guy who did the voice for Devil Dinosaur on the Disney Channel show. Fred Tatasciore? Okay, honestly, I forgot how to pronounce his last name. But it was cool to meet him. And next, we have these two, Richard and Sam, from the Nova Corps. And as we go to the next row here, we have these characters from the Eternals. And that's a cool movie, despite a few things that I didn't like. And next, we have these 5 characters here from Moon Knight. Oh, don't let that song get in your head, no matter how catchy it is. I better move on before I get that stuck in my head again. Next to Moon Knight is Iron Fist. Cool. And next, we have these characters from Shang-Chi. Yeah, they're in the order when the main character debuted, And also the characters from the whatever group they're in. Like, these are Shang-Chi characters, so they gotta be next to Shang-Chi. Anybody getting what I'm getting at here? Please, please, pretty please, please, pretty please, please, pretty please, pretty. Pardon me, I got stuck like a record. What are you looking at? Let's move on to Thanos. We don't talk about that. No. Here's Ghost Rider. That's someone to talk about. He's cool. He rides a motorcycle, and his head's on fire. And he has no skin either. That's cool. And that's Luke Cage. And these two are from Werewolf by Night. Remember that black and white special on Disney Plus? And these two are Howard the Duck. Everyone knows Howard the Duck. I think one of the first Marvel movies was about him. And this is Man-Thing. Yeah, in the comic books, Man-Thing and Howard the Duck were a team. Which is why they're together. And that's the Grand Master with his melting stick. Be careful of that melting stick. And next, we have characters from the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise. Yeah, that's Ego and those two. And where are the rest? Wait a minute, here they are. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy is one of my favorite Marvel series to watch. We are Groot. Yeah, did you know that Yondu was a member of the Guardians of the Galaxy in the comic books? One of the original members. And next to Yondu, we have Vision and Ultron. And the next group are Captain Marvel characters. This guy here, he's from that Secret Invasion series on Disney Plus. I wasn't sure which group to put him in, so I just put him with the Captain Marvel group. Because Skrulls, and Captain Marvel has Skrulls in it too. Yeah, here are the rest of the Captain Marvel characters. Yeah, from the Captain Marvel movies and the Miss Marvel series on Disney Plus. That is one freaky cat. Yep, here are the three from the Marvels. I wonder what's gonna happen to her. Maybe we'll find out in the next movie or something. Because next, we have characters from the Black Panther. I just like that music they play in the background of the movies. It gives me goosebumps. Hey, you can barely see some of their faces. Let me get you a closer look. There you go. That's better. And next we have these three. They're Hawkeye characters. You know, Hawkeye, the Disney Plus show, where they save the city, helped us win, save us all from the state we're in. That song is really catchy too. And that's Ronan. I want to say that's Maya Lopez as the Ronan. After doing some researching on the internet. That's Bullseye, Elektra, and Daredevil. Wait, but is that Ben Affleck as Devil or Charlie Cox as Daredevil? Huh. The world may never know. And these four here are from Black Widow. That's the Taskmaster. The one in the Black Widow movie is a female version of the Taskmaster. What's a Taskmaster? A master of tax? And this here is Kang the Conqueror. I wish he appeared in the upcoming Avengers movies. The guy who played Kang didn't do anything wrong. And next we have X-Men characters. And that's the Juggernaut because he's so big. You thought I was going to see something else, did you? But this is a family show. Wait, where are the other X-Men characters? They have to be around here some... Oh! Here they are. Yeah, since Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are the children of Magneto, that's why I put them with the X-Men group. Yeah, Sync, Firestar, X-23, Bishop. That's him right there. And there's the Gambit. Y'all remember the Gambit? That's the best impression I can do of him. I just like the way he talks. Of course, you all know these X-Men here. The Professor X, leader of the X-Men. Wait, I thought Wolverine was the head of the X-Men. Or Cyclops. Maybe all three. And next we have, oh yeah, characters from Doctor Strange. They sure look strange to me. Do they look strange to you? And these are characters from Iron Man. Yeah, even though that's Ghost from Ant-Man and the Wasp, Ghost is a Iron Man villain in the comic books. Even though that's a different version of Ghost. And next to Iron Man is the High Evolutionary. Remember from Guardians of the Galaxy 3, but he's not with the Guardians of the Galaxy group because of, it's complicated. That's all I can say right now. And we have characters from Thor. Hey, there's supposed to be more characters from... Oh, here they... Oh, my foot got Thor. It hurt. I had to. I really had to. Sometimes it hurts trying to be funny. Alright, I need to get to the other row, but... well, it seems so far away from here. I have to get over closer to get a closer look. But I need to do a little thing. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Slow-mo jump! Oh, I made it! Now, let's see, where did I leave off? Yeah, Doctor Strange, Iron Man, Evolutionary, Thor... Oh yeah. Now I remember. Next we have Spider-Man characters. Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Spin away. Oh, pardon me. That note's pretty hard to hit. And look at all these villain Spider-Man fights. Looks like he and Batman have something in common. And these are all symbiotes. Like Venom symbiotes, but different people. And that's the last of Spider-Man villains. And here are Spider-Man friends or allies. MJ and Mary Jane. 2 MJs. And before Aunt May, we have all of the Spider-Men. As in Spider-Men and women, so Spider-Men. Wait, I know there's more than... Wait a second. There they are. And you probably recognize some of these from the Spider-Verse movies. Like there's Miguel O'Hara. That's Ben Reilly. And Kane Parker is right down there. And there's Miles Morales. And that's Flash as Anti-Venom. And Spider-Woman, Spider-Girl, Gwen Stacy, and of course, Spider-Man. aka Peter Parker. Oops. I think I said secret identity to the world. But everyone already knows. It's the comic book characters that I'm supposed to know. Now before Spider-Man, we have characters from Hulk. And a few characters from that She-Hulk show on Disney+. I have my feelings about it. I enjoy it. And that's a Hulk character too. That's Amadeus Cho as Brawn. And he's also the Iron Spider. But I put him in the Hulk group because, well, I don't like him in that group for some reason. And before Hulk, we have the Ant-Man characters. And that's Antonio, get it? And Louise, the two Wasps, Hope and Janet, and the two Ant-Men, Scott and Hank Pym. And next to them are characters from the Fantastic Four. Yeah, these 1, 2, 3, 4, they originally appeared in the Fantastic Four comic book. At least that's what I read on the internet. I'm not sure about Miss Minutes, but the 4 here debuted in the Fantastic Four comic book, so that kind of makes them Fantastic Four characters, I guess. And speaking of, here they are, the Fantastic Four. And 5 or 6. But here they are. I can't wait to see their upcoming movie, Fantastic Four: The First Steps. I can't believe 10 years after that 2015 Fantastic Four movie, and 20 years after that famous Fantastic Four movie with Chris Evans in it, we finally get another Fantastic Four movie. Wonder what it's going to be about. Now, let's see. Where was I? Oh, okay. Here are Nick Fury and Phil Coulson from S.H.I.E.L.D. And that's Dane Whitman. I think he's we know him from the Eternals movie, but I think Dane Whitman is a Blade character. You know, Blade? Vampire Hunter? And that's America Chavez next to him, or Miss America. And there's a reason why I have her in this section. I think because the original Miss America debuted around that time. And want to get all the Miss Americas together. Or something like that. And here are the Captain America characters. Yeah, here are the Captain America villains. And here are the Captain America heroes. Like, wait, is Sharon Carter a good girl or a bad girl? Huh. Yeah, that's Sam Wilson as the Falcon. I haven't gotten a toy of him when he's Falcon America. That's what I like to call him. The new Captain America he is, remember from Falcon and Winter Soldier? But I call him Falcon America. Okay, we can't forget that he was once the Falcon. Well, he kind of still is the Falcon because he still has the wings, but you know what I'm getting at. And last but not least, in the Marvel group, we have characters from Namor the Submariner. You might recognize them from the Black Panther Wakanda Forever movie, but they were the first group of characters to appear in the Marvel comic books. And there you have it. That's all of the Marvel toys that I have, or at least in the main bag. I have other Marvel's toys in the extras bag, but you probably already know about that from previous videos. I'm gonna get you one last look of them. Can't believe there are so many Marvel heroes and villains too. And that's it with the category of characters who weren't Disney characters originally, but now they are Disney characters because Disney bought the rights to them characters. Huh. Maybe I should keep that name, but find a way to make it shorter. Like give it an acronym. Alright. as soon as I set up, I don't know if it will be sometime today or maybe tomorrow, but the next group of Disney characters, after the characters who weren't Disney, but now they are Disney because they were bought from Disney characters. What are you looking at? What? I like that name. Well, the next section after them is... Wait a minute. I meant Black Knight, not Blade. Wrong word. Haha. Anyway, is...